Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra December 31, 2024. Today's energies can remind you of a need to break out of a routine that is no longer fulfilling you. The past may look more appealing to the present temporarily, but try not to focus too much on this discrepancy. Others may be surprising you now, and it's difficult to feel that life is predictable, which can be temporarily uncomfortable. When it comes to relationships today, you can safely expect the unexpected. However, it's also a fine time for communicating. Someone could jumpstart your thinking processes, and your instincts improve for relating later today. You might enjoy a conversation with someone who's connecting with you on the same mental wavelength. Be extremely careful with the volatile energy building today. This is because sweet Venus, our lesser benefic, is spinning violently in the heavens and will go to war with electric Uranus in your solar house of privacy and secrets. Some of you may receive a sudden, alarming message or be on a work trip or traveling overseas and get seduced into an affair or dalliance that you'll end up regretting. Don't jump impulsively into this, as you'll stir the pot of drama. If Omion seems to be scheming against you, do your best to run the other way. How do you feel about your professional journey? Strong feelings might overcome you when Venus in Aquarius squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus. You could keep these radical thoughts and emotions to yourself, especially if you do not want people to think you have made a mistake. As you process these recent commitments in your professional journey, you may feel differently about what you truly want to pursue. Do not be afraid to go back on your word and do something else if you feel called to make a change to your professional journey. The planetary energy can make this an emotional time for you, filling you with sensitivity and awareness. You may or may not have been taught how to develop your sensitivity and awareness as a child, but it's never too late to start. If you realize that there is something or someone you need to let go of at this time, why not create some kind of ritual that will give you the necessary closure you need? Nurture your spirituality when you feel open to it. Starting anew can be the best thing to do every now and then, and today's essence will lend much support to this. You will probably feel pretty energetic and rejuvenated on this day, and getting a new project or approach to life will be encouraged with this energy. Diets, addiction programs, and exercise programs can have a higher success rate when started on this day. If there's something you have thought of doing or starting recently, wait no longer. Get going. The moon's return to your relationship sector today is going to put it in the wrong place at the right time today. While this will see the moon return and your emotional responses become more exaggerated, just as there is already some tension between your own and your relationship needs, this will be offset by the moon's friendly aspect to Mars in your communication sector. The moon's last visit before Mercury, the planet of communication, leaves your relationship sector, and before Mars leaves your communication sector, is the push needed to get the communication lines open. The moon returns for its last visit to your relationship sector for the year today, and the timing couldn't be better. While there is still some tension and it comes to a balance between your own and your relationship needs that the moon might amplify, a friendly aspect to Mars and your communication sector is going to use this as an opportunity to get the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. Unexpected changes might ripple through your commitments as Venus in Aquarius squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus. While these shifts may catch you off guard, they are not necessarily negative. In fact, the mutual reception between Venus and Uranus hints at the possibility of something positive emerging from the unexpected. Think of it as life nudging you toward a new perspective. To navigate this energy, you might need to adjust your expectations and embrace a give-and-take mindset. Have you ever noticed how some of the best things in life happen when you least expect them? These are moments when flexibility and openness can pave the way for incredible opportunities, particularly in relationships or financial matters. Change can feel intimidating, but it often leads to growth. Sometimes stepping outside your comfort zone is the first step toward meaningful progress. Reflect on a time when an unforeseen detour brought you to a place or an outcome that was better than anything you could have planned. This is your chance to lean into the energy of transformation and see where it takes you. Whether it's exploring new dynamics in a relationship, reconsidering financial plans, or taking on a challenge you've been avoiding, now is the time to act. It's also an excellent moment to deepen your understanding of your current circumstances and identify ways to improve your future. You may feel an inner urge to confront lingering challenges. Have you ever had a moment of clarity about what needed to change in your life? That kind of realization can be empowering. It allows you to move forward with purpose, setting clear priorities and turning aspirations into achievable goals. At the same time, communication could feel a little more complicated than usual. Your directness, while efficient, might come across as too strong or even confrontational. Have you ever found that adjusting your tone or framing your words differently led to a much smoother conversation? Being mindful of how you communicate can prevent misunderstandings and build stronger connections. If disagreements arise, consider the value of compromise. Letting someone else have the last word doesn't mean you've lost. It can be a gesture of maturity and a way to maintain harmony. Over time, this approach can strengthen relationships and foster deeper trust. This period might also bring feelings of frustration or irritability to the surface, especially if you're feeling stretched thin. Have you ever found yourself snapping at someone and then realizing it had more to do with your own stress than the situation at hand? These moments are reminders to pause, reflect, and address what's really bothering you. Channeling these emotions into something constructive like exercise, creative pursuits, or simply stepping away for a breather can help you find your equilibrium again. Limiting your interactions to those you feel most comfortable with during times of heightened emotion can also create a safe space for reflection and healing. Your work-life balance may come under scrutiny, urging you to make adjustments that prioritize both productivity and joy. Have you been pushing yourself too hard, neglecting moments of relaxation or activities that genuinely bring you happiness? Reassessing your schedule and carving out time for yourself and loved ones can create a more harmonious routine. Thoughtful planning during this time can transform fleeting moments of inspiration into lasting success. What small changes could you make today to bring more balance and fulfillment into your life? Financially, the stars are aligned for promising opportunities. Whether it's identifying smart investments or spotting a great deal, your instincts are sharp. Have you ever stumbled upon a financial opportunity that felt tailor-made for you? Moments like these are reminders of the rewards that come from paying attention and acting decisively. Trust yourself and your ability to discern what's truly beneficial, but don't hesitate to seek advice if you need a second opinion. Sometimes, the guidance of someone you trust can reveal angles you hadn't considered. Flexibility will be a key theme as you navigate the days ahead. Plans may need to shift, and while this might initially feel like a setback, these adjustments often lead to creative breakthroughs. Think back to a time when an unplanned change ended up being a blessing in disguise. By embracing these moments, you open yourself to solutions and paths that might not have been visible otherwise. Change, as unsettling as it may be, is often the catalyst for personal growth and unexpected progress.